not a static knowledge, right? But it is a real-time pointer, always points to that.
Yes. Correct.
By way of intellect, sadbuddhi.
Yes. True.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
No body and not a body should not confuse. Let us go to the next topic. What I call as original and reflected light. Vidabhasa. So, in the world, I see a sun and see moon. Sun and moon are not seen all the time together. At sunset time, you see sun and moon together. Otherwise, moon is separate from moon is visible, sun is not visible. Okay. So, moon has no light of its own. Moon is shining the reflected light. Correct. Sun is the original light. There's original light and reflected light. Are we clear? So, original light is called I, Paramatma. The real I is called Paramatma, original light. This is called Paranjyoti. This is called Atma Jyoti, the original light. I own the word Atma Jyoti. I like that word. Right? Atma Jyoti, because that's the real Atma Jyoti. This is the light. What is that? The original light is called Atma Jyoti, and that's called real I, and that's called Paramatma. Okay? There's a reflected light called I am in our body. Original light, Atma Jyoti, is like sunlight. Reflected light is like a moonlight. Correct? So reflection like it requires a reflecting surface. With the reflecting surface, no reflection will happen. The moon is the reflecting surface. Sun reflects on the moon. Right? In the world. A similar example, analogy is given. The original light is Atma Jyoti. That's called Paranjyoti, supreme light. That light gets reflected in your body as I am. Okay. So what is this I am? Where is that I am? In your whole body, this aliveness. That aliveness is I am. Life. Understand? So this I am is called Ishvara. Collective I am in all the bodies. Ishvara Sarvabhutanam Hradi Arjuna Tishtati. Ishvara is then the body of all living beings in the heart. The heart is here. People think sort of physical heart and all. The heart is not physical heart. Heart is the feeling. So Ishvara is there in you. How? As the feeling of aliveness. Are we clear? So now, the thinking and feeling we should not confuse. The moment you confuse thinking and feeling, we are gone. Thinking comes from the head. Head is your computer. It's an instrument. Feeling is your life. Your life is feeling. Do not confuse the thinking with the feeling. Feeling is what you are. Feeling is what you are closer to reality compared to thinking. Why? Your brain and nervous system is a computer. Thinking requires a data, a hard disk. Memory takes and uses the data and gives some decision. Your thinking is only just using that. All memories, all recordings, using it. and say, this is what is required. Your brain is a computer. Now, we have become addicted to the computer called brain. Addicted. So mobile game addiction, computer game addiction, TV addiction is recent. But since ancient time, we are addicted to thinking. And whatever this computer is saying, we believe in that. And please understand, whatever your computer is saying is not real. Because it's not real time. Real time and real, you have to understand. Real time is what is happening now. Okay? Computer is always working on the past. Data. Real time is what is happening here and now. That's called living in the present moment. Are you living in the real time, or are you living in the past and future? If you are living in the past and future, use your computer thoroughly, because that's the best judge. If you want to live your life, live in your feeling, not in your thinking. The feeling is connected to your life. Understand? We have become too much of thinking animals. We should recognize spiritual journey is from thinking, you have to drop to feeling. That's why Ramana Maharshi is teaching. What he teaches? Ask, who am I? So who am I? Asking who am I, not to find the answer, who am I? Because when you try to find the answer in your computer, computer cannot find the answer, who am I? Because who am I is in the present moment. And whatever answer computer gives is memory, data. In your memory, you are not there. Memory is only recording. Who am I is love. That's why Ramana Maharshi says, ask who am I, to neutralize your thinking brain. Then take your attention to heart, right side of chest. So when he says right side of chest, he says go to the feeling of I am. He uses only two words. Ask who am I, and take your attention to heart. Now, is God in the here heart? So he doesn't use the left side, because then people start thinking of the left side, somebody is the heart. In the heart, my heart, God is sitting somewhere. He says, go to your feeling here, right side. Then feeling or aware that I am feeling is there. The one who is aware that I am feeling is I, nanu nane. This is the teaching of Ramana Maharshi. People misunderstand the teaching of Ramana Maharshi. Is that clear to all? Understood? Ramana Maharshi's teaching is 2 lines. Ask who am I? Who am I is not to find an answer, who am I? Who am I is to silence your left brain. And entire Vedanta teaching is not to find out who are you. Vedanta cannot show you who you are. Vedanta is there to silence your left brain, which is overactive. So, the I, Atma, is the awareness, which is light. It's not a physical light. It's awareness light. Right? So it's reflected in my body as I am. I am is the manifest light. I am is the Ishvara. So we are finding God everywhere, except in the temple of the body, where Ishvara is giving you life. There are so many concepts of Ishvara. For you, Ishvara is the ATM machine. Give me that, give me that. But whatever has to be given, that I am in you, has already given you a functioning brain, nervous system, eyes, heart. That I am is life. The moment you bring the thinking, you are associating thinking, body as I am. Then it becomes Jiva. The mind is superimposing on I am. Now, who is this I am? If you ask the question, then you go to I, awareness. So the whole question of point of asking, Ramana Maharshi says, ask who am I? Then you drop from thinking to feeling, I am. From feeling, I am aware of feeling, that is real I, Atma Jyoti. So simple. 2-step formula. Are you clear? So original light and reflected light is clear to you? So the feeling, the question which is being asked is, the feeling is intuitive, not a thought. Thought will come from the brain. Intuition is always now. Brain always uses the question asked is the I am feeling, is it intuitive or not? I am is intuitive. Nobody has to tell you. You don't require a memory to say I am. I am is now. Intuitive is always now. Okay? Brain or thoughts uses the past. So if you say I am a man or woman, already thought you have come to thought. I am a body, you have come to a thought. I am successful, you have come to a thought. Just I am is intuitive feeling. That's called Ishvara. Ishvara because I am in you, I am in her, I am in everybody is same. Life. I am in all animals is same. Ishvara sarva bhutanam hridaya janutishthati. I am in tree is also same. I am in stone also is same. And only thing is that I am is reflected in the mind. The tree has a less developed mind. The stone has a very rudimentary mind. But I am is same. Clear? So now the Atma, I, is like sun, the original light. It gets reflected in various places depending on the reflecting surface. The original light, Atma Jyoti, reflects in stone, water, mirror, or a surface. Depending on the quality of reflection surface, the consciousness will be appearing different. Sunlight will reflect more in water, more in mirror, less in stone, but still reflection is there. Similarly, Atma Jyoti is reflected fully in a Gnani, enlightened being, saint. His mind is more like a mirror. Whereas in a criminal, it is represented, it is also reflecting, it's more like a stone. Reflection is there. Atma Jyoti is same. Reflection quality is different depending on the quality of the mind. So this is just to give you an idea. Brahman, who is a Sakshi, the witness, the real I, is reflected in your mind as I am. Mind is the mirror, Chidabhasa. That reflection of the mind reflects in the body, Chidabhasa. So through sense organs, you illuminate the world, Bahir Jyoti. Now out of these, what are you really? Are you the origin? Are you the body or the mind which is reflecting, or original light? We confuse our body as I. That's only reflected light. Okay. So, in another way of representing this, the Atman or Atma Jyoti is transcendental. It is not there in the physical world. It's non-physical. It is reflected in the body and mind as I am. Then you see the world, perceive the world as object. So the body becomes a pseudo subject. Body is not real subject. It is just getting a power of I am, awareness. The real subject is Atma. Atma doesn't see anything. Atma just illuminates. So this is another way of saying the Ishvara, the body is represented by a glass. The water in the glass reflects the sun. This is a reflected consciousness, Chidabhasa. The Chidabhasa is, what is Chidabhasa? You can feel it, no? The body is alive. That aliveness you feel is Chidabhasa, reflected consciousness, not original. And the empty space of the body, there is a Sakshi, the witness. Okay, now this witness identifies with the body. It is a witness only, it's the original consciousness only, but it identifies with the body because it is reflected, it is in the reflected medium. Now together this has no independent existence. This Jiva and Ishvara, Ishvara Sakshi is one entity. It's called Jivatma. Jivatma is confused, not Jiva. Jiva has no existence. Jiva is a reflection. Jiva is reflection, but it's conscious. So Jivatma is confused. Atma is not confused. So you have to understand the difference between Jivatma and Atma. If you say Jiva is confused, then you are mixing up, because Jiva has no independent existence. Wave has no independent existence compared to water. It's a water and wave together is functioning. So Jivatma is functioning. Jiva is consciousness reflecting the body and mind. Chidabhasa. Right? And with original consciousness is called Jivatma. So Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha, when Shankaracharya says Jiva means Jivatma is Brahman, which is Atma. Otherwise, how Jiva can be a Brahman? Jiva is the ego, which comes up and goes. The I am feeling comes up in the morning. In deep sleep, it's not there. Is it clear to all? So Jiva in reflect glass 1 is different from reflect glass 2. Reflection, because reflecting surface is different. But Jivatma is the one which is confused. Atma is same for everybody. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Vasana, Samskara are different for each person. Very different. Samskaras are different. Vasanas are different. Karmas are different. Reflecting surface is different. A Gnani is like a mirror. Clear reflection of Atma. But I say,
Jivatma is Jiva Sakshi.
which one?
Jivatma
No.
is Jiva Sakshi with the Chidatma.
Say, Jiva is identifying with the body. Sakshi is already there in the space here. It's called Jiva Sakshi. So now, that together, Ishvara Sakshi is just a limiting principle. So the Jiva Sakshi thinks I am the body. So Jiva Sakshi plus Sakshi is Atma. Ishvara Sakshi. So Jivatma thinks I am the... Jivatma is the one which is confused. This together, no?
Which one?
3. This is Atma. This is Jiva. Jiva Sakshi identifies with the...
The sun is Jiva.
Huh?
Everything is Jiva.
No. These 3 put together is Jivatma.
These 3 put together is
Jivatma. These 2 put together is Jiva. Now, Jiva Sakshi is the space within the body. Reflected surface is Chidabhasa, reflection. In this, see, Sakshi is all pervading. Right? Sakshi is all pervading. Okay? And Sakshi has a reflection in the mind also. Reflection is called Chidabhasa. The Sakshi which is there within the body is called Upahita Chaitanya or Jiva Sakshi. So these 2 together, Jiva Sakshi, starts thinking I am the body because it's identifying the reflection. Yeah, Sakshi is always there in the body because it's all pervading. No? Chidabhasa is reflection. Right. And it is there in the body as Upahita Chaitanya or Jiva Sakshi. Now these 2 together is a confused entity. It mixes up. It says it doesn't distinguish. It's all one entity. Upahita Chaitanya is called Pratyagatma. One which is there in the deep sleep. Now Dana has to come to this entity, Pratyagatma. Pratyagatma plus Chidasal, Jiva Sakshi. I am saying these 2 together acts as one entity called Jiva Sakshi. Jiva Sakshi and reflected, Chidabhasa. So now these 2 entities together, the teaching is given. So this is called what we call as Jiva, and this is actually Ishvara Sakshi is Atma, illuminating principle. Now we have a Jivatma. Everything.
Jivatma is only this Jiva Sakshi, but also that Jiva Sakshi.
No. Jiva is different for each body. Jiva is the reflection. Correct now?
Jiva, Atma.
Atma is same for everybody.
Okay.
Jivatma is different. Jiva part is different for each person. Your Jiva and my Jiva.
I'm essentially going beyond my Jiva.
No. Jivatma is the total entity. Jivatma is the total entity for anybody.
Totality of everything.
No, pa. Atma is common to everybody.
Atma is common.
So Atma wise, we are not different from anybody, is not different from anybody. But Jiva wise, we are different because of your karmic footprint, your vasanas, samskara are different. Jivatma is the entity because Jiva is not a separate entity, it's one entity. Reflection cannot exist without original. So see, who is getting Jnana? Jivatma is getting Jnana. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you get Atma Jnana, your Jivatma gets Jnana. If I get my Jnana, my Jivatma gets Jnana. Jiva is the individualized portion, Atma is the universal portion.
So the combined entity gets a Jnana. In that way, we can say.
We have to think of like because Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha, when Shankaracharya says, if you take Jiva as just a reflection, then it doesn't make sense. Pratyagatma is Brahman, but he is not aware. He is identifying with the. In Mandukya Upanishad, what he said, Pratyagatma in deep sleep is Pratyagatma. So that Pratyagatma, then he becomes, the buddhi comes into picture in the waking state. Pratyagatma is who is confused. See, in the waking, deep state, no Chidavasa. Or Chidavasa in the microscopic condition. In the waking state, buddhi and Chidavasa comes into picture. So what is the teaching? I am Atma Brahma means teaching is Pratyagatma is Brahman. Teaching is given to whom? Pratyagatma. Chidabhasa plus intellect plus Pratyagatma. Pratyagatma you cannot ignore. And Pratyagatma here is same as Ishvara Sakshi. Listen, think carefully. Ultimately, who is confused? Chidabhasa is not independent entity.
Chidabhasa is the one which is identity.
Chidabhasa is not independent entity. If you say Chidabhasa is not then deep sleep. Then whom is the teaching?
In deep sleep, that's the kind of thing.
Think of it. Okay, so the entity called Jiva, which consists of Pratyagatma and Chidabhasa, realizes the truth. This is called Jivatma. Pratyagatma is none other than Atma. Atma is none other than Ishvara. So the teaching I am Atma Brahma given in Mandukya Upanishad is for the Pratyagatma, which is identifying with the buddhi and the mind, which is eliminating with the Chidavasa as a reflected consciousness. Now, teaching for is given to Chidavasa because directly your Chidavasa is not independent. Chidavasa requires Atma, Pratyagatma.
So in that way, Jivatma is Jivatma.
Pratyagatma plus Chidavasa is called Jivatma. Who has Adnana?
Jivatma less
Chidavasa.
Chidavasa is called Jiva.
Jivatma.
Jivatma is only Jiva Sakshi.
Pratyagatma is Jiva Sakshi. That's what I know. I've written no Jiva Sakshi. No. Pratyagatma is none other than Ishvara Sakshi only. But he's not aware. This whole thing is unawareness. So anybody has a question on this? What is your question? See, Atma is universal. Okay. Jiva or Chidavasa appears and disappears. So Chidavasa gets Jnana is false because Chidavasa appearing and disappearing. The combination Chidavasa plus the entity Atma, that is getting Jnana. Because Chidavasa has no independent existence. Necklace has no independent existence compared to gold. So this entity called Jivatma is realizing I am Paramatma. I am saying this entity, together entity, we can't just take Jiva separately from Jivatma. If take Jiva separate from them, then the Adnana has no meaning. Jiva comes up, Jiva appears and disappears in deep sleep. So the teaching is given to Chidabhasa, saying that you are none other than Sakshi, who is none other than Paramatma. But when I say Chidabhasa is teaching is given, Chidabhasa cannot exist without Atma. So that's why always I want to insist on the word called Jivatma. I don't want to use the word called Jiva. The moment you use the word Jiva, you are getting confused. It's a temporary entity. Are you clear? So anybody has a question on Zoom?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Vastev.
Prabhuji, I am is the reflection in one nimsha, Prabhuji. Hari Om Prabhuji.
Yes, yes.
I am is the reflection, is a feeling in Chidabhasa that gets
Not feeling
reflected.
Chidabhasa. See, feeling is not separate from Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa is eliminating the manas
Feeling.
and it is you cannot separate out now.
Correct.
Chidabhasa is
Correct.
eliminating it. It's Chidabhasa already identified. It's like water is taking the form of glass.
Correct. So that I am feeling is a feeling in me. Is that
Who is me?
Me is the in the reflection of the buddhi, isn't it? So pointing to heart.
And the reflected surface buddhi, you cannot separate out. This become very, very closely tied.
Correct, Prabhuji. My question is, who gets the feeling I am, I exist? That is, Vasu gets the feeling.
That is Chidabhasa, buddhi together is getting the feeling. That's a feeling.
Correct, agreed. So,
knowing and feeling are associated now together. No, knowing and feeling you cannot separate out now.
Agreed.
At that level.
Okay. So that means that is at the individual level, isn't it? Now, please help me understand how I am is universal everywhere.
Okay, that we'll do now. Now the I am meditation will do, and then we'll tell what is how I am is universal.
I am confused between how I am. I identify.
That's why. Who is confused, Vasuji?
I don't know.
The one who is confused is your head.
Head. Okay.
Okay, that's why we'll do I am meditation now.
Okay.
Meditation will be here.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. See, when you say I am is individual or universal, who says you is individual or universal? Vasu. So what is individual for you, according to you?
Okay, this comes through the understanding that I am is reflected in the Antakarana with the Chidabhasa.
All these buzzwords, Antakarana, all those things you leave out.
So
okay,
the universal light gets reflected in the mind.
The thinking, thinking portion says I am the body, I am Vasu, I am husband of so and so.
Okay.
Thinking. Suppose you remove thinking from your equation. Okay, just feeling I amness in you, which is aliveness. Is aliveness unique to you? Stay in the feeling, not in the thinking.
Okay. That's what you were saying. Okay.
In the I amness, which is feeling, for me, Vasu, and a tree.
So that means thinking stops completely, just be in the feeling.
Don't stop the thinking. Don't use the thinking. Don't use your computer.
Okay.
Right? How is the child? Please understand. Child, how is the child? Child lives the feeling. For the child, there's no boundary. Okay? If you're staying in I am, there's no boundary for you. It's only aliveness is there.
Okay. So if we take the attention to the heart where the feeling is there, then automatically things.
Even they think of the heart and all, heart, kidney and all. Even when the word use heart, already you are actually bringing the thinking into picture.
Thinking. Okay.
Okay. So just stay in the aliveness in your body. In my body also is false, because the moment you say in my body, already you're bringing the name and form.
Okay.
Right? Imagine you are a child. There's no thinking.
Hmm.
Just feeling of aliveness.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay, when I say imagine, also you are bringing the head. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you, trying to communicate.
I have to experiment, Prabhuji. I have not done this before. So,
So I'm telling you now. Okay, just for a moment, cut your head off.
you
Just
need to
leave it.
you need to throw a Sudarshana chakra on my neck.
Yeah. The Sudarshana chakra means Sudarshana.
Hmm.
Su means right. Darshana means to see.
Ah,
Sudarshana means to see rightly. Sudarshana can come only right teaching.
correct. Hmm.
Right teaching is Sudarshan chakra.
Hmm.
Okay. So the right Sudarshan chakra only I'm leaving it to you right now.
Okay.
Okay. Now close your eyes. Come guys. So
Battery.
close your eyes.
Battery was off. I will connect it.
Good.
Battery also.
So close your eyes. Ask who am I? The who am I is a question to the thinking mind. So thinking mind will give so many things. I am the body, I am husband, I am mind, I am so and so. All answers by the thinking mind requires a data. Thinking is not possible with the past data. The whole purpose of asking who am I is to stop thinking. Stop using your logical or thinking brain. There's no answer for who am I in the thinking brain. You can give so many answers. I am Brahman and all this blah, blah, blah. But none of them are true. All of them are based on memory. Who are you? You are alive, a living entity. So the answer for who am I cannot be found in thinking. The answer for who am I is in feeling. Feel the aliveness. In that aliveness, there's no boundary. So the moment you say aliveness is in the body, already you are bringing thinking. Just say stay in aliveness. This is what a child does. Child has no thinking. Child lives in feeling. In that feeling of aliveness, there's no other. It's a boundaryless. That aliveness is called I am. Ishvaraha sarvabhutanam hradi arjuna tishtati. The God is reflected in you as I am. That I am is universal. It does not differ from one person to other person. Everybody, in everybody, that's I am light is there. It's a reflected light, Chidabhasa. In I am, the I am feeling in everybody is same. It's universal. The I am feeling is a reflection of original I, Chidabhasa. So the I am feeling in me is not different from I am feeling in others. I am feeling in the tree also is same. In the tree and stone, the degree of I am feeling varies on the evolution of the mind, but I am feeling is same. Reflected light is same. That I am is Ishvaraha Sarvabhutana Hradi Arjuna Tishtati. Hradi here means feeling. Stay in the feeling of I amness. This I amness is intuitive feeling. Intuitively, everybody knows I am. I stands for consciousness, am stands for existence. This feeling is pointing to real I, which is consciousness or awareness, Atma. One who is aware of I amness. Stay in that I amness. asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanandani Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyoti Bahirjyoti Pratyak Jyoti Paratpara Jyotireva Jyoti Swayam Jyoti Atma Jyoti Shivosmiham Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub both of your hands. Give onto the eyes. Now, take your left hand and take your right hand. Okay? Together, do a namaskara. Okay? So the namaskara means, see, you have to hold it at the level of chest. Namaskara means, the I am in you, the I am in me is one I am, who is real I, Atma Jyoti. The I am in you is same as I am in me, is one Atma Jyoti reality. That is the meaning of Namaskara. And recognizing I am in you and recognizing I am in me as one is called love for God. It's called bhakti. If you don't recognize I am, then bhakti is not complete, because you are not recognizing the reality. You are recognizing the form. The I am in you, I am in other person is one. Now we'll do here also. Take here attention here. I am at head level. So, but that is first level. I am is at feeling level. Feeling of I am is same. Now that teaching has to go to head also. Computer also should know. I am in me and I am in everybody is same. Everybody is a form of God, divine. That is the teaching. Why you do I am at Adna Chakra level. Here I am in the heart level, feeling level. Okay. At feeling level, it is called bhakti. At here, it is called jnana. Because jnana is coming with the understanding level. So when you go to temple and we do namaskar in front of the statue, what we are saying is the I am in me is there in the I am in the vigraha also. Because the vigraha is energized. What is they called? Pratisthapana. So that I am, you are trying to recognize the vigraha. The difference between that, the vigraha in the temple is chara vigraha. Sthira vigraha. Sthira vigraha is not moving. All living beings, all animals are chara vigraha. Vigraha means embodiment of the divine. All living beings are chara vigraha. The more aliveness is there in all living beings. So namaskara means every moment we are recognizing God in everybody. If you don't recognize God in everybody, we'll go by the superficial, the face, nama rupa, and we develop raga dvesha. And raga dvesha ultimately affects us. So the bhakti means simple, namaskar. The God in you and God in me is I am. Is it complicated? Bhakti. For us, the bhakti has become offering flowers, offering water, offering abhishekam and puja. The real bhakti is to recognize God in everybody. Ishvara sarva bhutana hridaya arjuna tishtati. Any complications are there? Anybody has a question?
In fact, emphasize as only dasatva.
No, that is different. That I will take bhakti as a separate. Dasatva bhakti, I will take it separately. There are 4 levels of bhakti. Okay. Bhakti in the essence form is this one. Real bhakti, essence. So bhakti, a person who doesn't know the real essence of bhakti, will proceed in 4 stages. Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sayujya. That bhakti I'll take it later. This is the real essence of bhakti. Because we are so confused with some God guy is a big bhakta. So I went to one temple. So that says that guy is very big bhakta. Because that Sethji, he gave 5 kg of gold. So if you give 5 kg of gold, he becomes big bhakta. So are we clear? Anybody has a question on Zoom?
Beautifully explained, Guruji.
Okay.
Well, nothing beyond. No
Okay.
question.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
anybody else has a question? Vasu, Vani, Vipin?
No questions, Prabhuji, very nicely explained.
Okay.
No questions, Guruji.
Only
Okay.
thing is for me, the head keeps interfering with the feeling.
Then Sudarshan Chakra has to be applied. Jnana.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Vipin?
No, Guruji, no questions.
Okay, namaste.